If you want to know how to travel the world on the budget of a mere mortal, this video is for you.
We'll go over everything we're carrying. Down below, you'll find all the chapters of the video. It's all nicely compartmentalized so that you can find your way through.
We are taking our bikes from our home in Belgium on a trip across the Americas, from the southmost point in Ushuaia all the way up to Alaska. In this episode, well, it's a packing video, so we stay put.
So what's in the bag? There's socks. I carry about 6 pairs of socks, 2 winter, 2 summer, and 2 for like mid-season. It's a lot, but we're wearing the same boots every day in the heat, so I like to have clean feet. Also, underpants. There's a bit in the laundry right now, so I carry about 7 pairs of underpants. Just same thing. I've got 1 short, and I've got 1 multifunctional sleeping / running / whatever short I can use whenever I want. T-shirts. They're dying already. We've been on the road for almost a year. I've got 4 t-shirts. I'm wearing one. I've got 3 here. Real summer stuff. If I want, I've got a sleeveless t-shirt, because sometimes we go to the desert stuff. And really important, if you go to the tropics, I've got a mosquito shirt. I would suggest everybody ever to go to the tropics to buy a mosquito shirt. It's the best thing ever. Even if you just go to the desert, if the sun is out and it's incredibly hot, mosquito shirt. Then I've got pajamas for the really, really cold days. When it's freezing, the sleeping bag is not enough on its own. I've got a merino legging, and I've got a merino long sleeve top. I actually have 2, but to be honest, the second one I'm going to be leaving next time, because that's a bit too much. Something else that's a bit too much. We started in Patagonia in winter, spring, so I have 2 sweaters. It's too much. Going to be leaving one at home, but it was nice having them. Jackets. When we're next to the bike, we've got a rain jacket, we've got a down jacket. Probably be leaving the rain jacket behind as well. That would really depend on where you're going. I'm really happy that we had it in Patagonia. If you're doing a lot of hikes in between, keep the rain jacket. But for now, we're going to better weather, so probably be leaving that as well. The down jacket, we've got a synthetic one. Never go for a full down one, only if you're going to be in super, super cold places. Because when it gets wet, this one still will save your ass. While really down one just clicks together and you're done for. Some more stuff I'll be leaving behind. I've got my Indian dhoti, or my lungi, because it's a South Indian one. It's basically a big blankety, scarfy thingy that you can wear around your waist, and then it's very comfortable. Super stoked! But since I've not been using it, it's a bit ridiculous to carry it around. Some rain pants, because I've got a 3-layer pair of pants, so if I'm in the rain all day, they're just wet, wet, wet. I can wear these above my normal motorcycle pants. Probably be leaving that as well. Swimming shorts, because obvious reasons. Gloves, other obvious reasons. And I've got way too many of these buff thingies. I always wear one. Is it because of the cold? Is it because of the sun? Is it because of animals? I actually didn't wear one in Greece, and there was a bee that stung me, so I always wear one of those. You can just take one and then take one that's windproof, because it's freezing and you're wearing just a normal one, you'll be so very cold. One of those. Obviously, we've got sandals. And we've got shoes, because we like walking around. These are way too big. We had trail runners before, but we didn't have much of a choice in Bolivia what we would be buying. So yeah, way too big shoes. Oh yeah, I'm wearing pants. These are my only pants, so I've been wearing those for about a year. Very comfortable ones. Woohoo! Extra t-shirt. And that will be it for me. That's enough clothes to go on for a year.
If you know me, you know that I'm a jumper person. I've collected 2 on the roads. I'm going to leave 1 behind for the next leg and probably collect a new one along the way. Jackets and warm stuff. I've got my rain jacket, similar to Jonas. We might leave it behind. Still in doubt about that one. Same down jacket, but a more female color. Love it. Would never leave it behind. And then I've got down trousers. Because I don't have a down layer in my motorcycle trousers, I carry this. I wear them as well, just when camping in the cold. Love them. Would never travel without them for a year again. And then I have a specific motorcycle outfit that I nearly always wear below my motorcycle gear. That's a legging from Fjall. I've been wearing it every day for more than a year, apart when I'm washing it. And it's still going strong, but it's nearly getting holes. I've got a long sleeve top, a t-shirt for warmer weather, and always merino socks to avoid the stinky boot issue. Even though I'm a woman,
Bazinga.
Even though you're a woman.
even though I travel by motorbike, I like to have a dress with me. Normally I just have my fancy blue dress for really nice pictures and romantic dates. But I bought a second dress in Bolivia, which I will be leaving behind, but still happy that I have it for now. And then the long sleeve shirts for the heat, protecting from the sun. Normally I only travel with this one, but the mosquitoes in Argentina were biting me through it. So I bought a second one, which I will probably be leaving behind, maybe both of them, and doing the smart thing, buying a mosquito shirt like Jonas. Then I've got my t-shirts. There's one in the laundry, so normally I have 4 t-shirts. 5, this was an extra I bought, but I wouldn't carry 5. 2 short sleeve tops. I will be only taking 1 short sleeve top and probably 3 t-shirts on the next leg of the travels. I've got a baseball cap, a hat, and then a nice and cozy hat with the gloves for when it's cold. These I like putting on my head, these I hate putting on my head. I'll probably be leaving this one behind and just take one to save space. And then I have a bag for my socks and a bag for my underwear, my bras. For now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of socks. I'll also be leaving a few behind, but I love my socks, so that's going to be a tricky one for me. Underwear, I have about 7 as well with me. Merino underwear that I can easily wash and dry. So I'm going to be taking a bit less as well on the second journey. And for now I have 3 bras. I'm going to leave 1 behind, I only need 2. And then of course my bikini, which I sadly didn't use as much as I would have liked to on this trip because it was always cold. And in contrast to Jonas, I have a bag with my sleeping stuff that I can easily throw in the tent. I've got sleeping socks, like I said, I love my socks. I've got a merino legging because cold and stuff.
You'll never guess. It's the most romantic legging of all. The one with the Scottish proposal.
And I've got a long sleeve merino again for sleeping in, but it's dying on me, so I might need a new one if I dare to pay for it because they're expensive. And a girly thing I have in there as well is hand cream, and I really need it because with all the luggage, all the dust, my hands are sometimes bleeding, so it's good to have this close by. And then I have 1 pair of shorts. I have a second one that's now in the laundry, and I've got enough with 1, so I'll be leaving this one behind as well, because if it's really hot and it's so tight, I prefer a nice loose shirt. And I have these trousers. I forgot wearing trousers and sandals. And these are my shoes. In Bolivia my shoes died on me, so I had to buy new ones. It's a really sad moment. I can leave my old shoes behind here if somebody needs them or can use them. But they're way too big. In Belgium I'm gonna take small trail running shoes or something and leave these ones behind again.
The idea was a lot smoother than the execution. Alrighty then.
Now we are surrounded by all our camping gear.
Cooking stuff, camping stuff, and hiking stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through it one by one.
To start with, what do we use for camping? We've got sleeping bags. They're rated to -1, I think. But we've been using them for more than 10 years now, so they're not as warm as they used to be. Love them though.
It's the mountain equipment, something, whatever, I think.
For really cold nights, we have a liner, which makes a huge difference.
Absolutely.
And also, it keeps your sleeping bag cleaner.
We love this. You can also sleep in it if it's warm, and then you don't have to get out sleeping bag. So love this, must have.
And then by now we have 2 different sleeping mats. We started out with the same ones.
We've had about 5 of these. Not to say that they're bad, but they break.
They're so comfortable.
They're extremely comfortable. I've got a long one. Iris had a normal one. And to be honest, everybody we know who uses an inflatable sleeping mat that is comfortable has the same problem. So if you know of a sleeping mat, or if you are representative of a sleeping mat or whatever that doesn't break after a few months of use, please let us know, because we would be really interested, but like extremely interested.
One important thing though, when we select our sleeping mats, we always look at the R value for the insulation. And again, on cold nights, that makes a huge difference, because if the mat is insulated, you're sleeping on something warm. If it's not, you're going to be cold even if you have a great sleeping bag. So think about that. Look at the R value of your sleeping mats.
Something for comfort. It's a little tiny pillow, but it's so amazing.
I gave it to him.
I would never leave my house anymore without... I would never go camping anymore. I do leave my house. I would never go camping anymore without one of those.
I do just notice mine is way smaller than yours.
This way, but mine is comfier. So.
Yeah, true.
You've seen it already. We've got the Lone Rider ADV tent. 2 people tent, 3 and a bit kilos. We love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Happy. We've got a video about it. If you want to know more about it, just watch that video.
And then?
On to the hiking.
Our backpacks. We carry them to go hiking. Love them.
Absolutely.
But
they're a huge hassle in our luggage.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave them home, going to take something smaller. We will be taking backpacks anyway,
sure.
Hiking packs. Because it's just not... You can't go to the US, you can't go to Patagonia without a hiking pack. It's not possible.
Nope.
A hat. I love my hats. You can't go hiking without a hat. So there you go, a hat. I've also got something silly. It's called a Catalina. I've got some fish hooks here, and you can go fishing with this. And I actually caught a fish.
It's my first fish!
One.
Why not?
But it's better than nothing. I've never caught a fish before, so I'm really happy.
And he loves fishing with it.
I love fishing with it. It
gives you so much joy.
So much fun. So yeah, not leaving that behind.
For camping as well, the axe.
We have an axe.
Yeah.
It comes in a super handy container thingy that's plastic, so I don't wreck my luggage. Though it explicitly tells us not to use it as a hammer, we use it as a hammer if the ground is a bit too tough and we don't get our pegs in. But yeah, it's really cool. We can cut wood with it to, if we need to get a stove going or if we want to get a campfire going. It's a hammer. It's a bit heavy, not too heavy.
But it's not big.
Yeah, it's a Fiskars X5 Mini. So yeah, we love it.
Very
Absolutely. All the way around.
And there's one more luxury product that we're sitting on.
Oh.
Many people say you don't need to take a chair, but if you're camping so much and you're on the road for so long, this is just a piece of luxury.
Yes, we know. There's gonna be people who are telling us, no, you don't need it. You're old. You're whatever, doing it wrong. Fair enough.
We're old.
We're old. We're doing it wrong. We love these chairs.
Yep.
It just gives you that sense of glamping, that sense of comfort.
Yep.
When you're staying for a week in your tent, you're just cooking, sitting there with your chair and relaxing. Oh.
And something very stupid, but I've got 2 hernias in my back. And if I'm sitting on the ground, old,
Broken.
if I'm sitting on the ground and I'm not sitting properly, I really get back pain. But with this one, I can relax and it helps to reduce my back pain, which is important.
Yeah. They're the Helinox ground chair ones. They're incredibly expensive for what they are, but they should be unbreakable, though I broke mine, kind of.
But they immediately
replaced it.
Cooking. You've got the Tangia, I've got the fuel.
It's love-hate with this, because as you can see, it's humongous. So it fills up about half of one of my side bags. But there's a but. And it's a good but.
It's like my butt.
I love butts. We've got our little stove. And this is called a Trangia storm cooker.
Yep.
It's the best thing since sliced bread. And that means you just put your fuego in there. You turn it around, being very elegant and all. Through the magic of cinema, I'm going to make this non-boring.
And now for something completely different.
There you go. You put on the gas. You can use it with whatever. You can use it with gasoline. You can use it with alcohol. We don't have the gasoline thingy with us because we sent it home. That might not have been the best of ideas.
But in the end, we've got propane gas, and this we just need to find alcohol, burning alcohol. And then you just, instead of that stove, put this aside and you cook with the alcohol. So with these solutions, we've never had these two, we've never had an issue, to be honest.
We've got our little kettle because Iris is addicted to tea and I'm addicted to coffee. So that just goes in there. You can put it on whichever surface as long as it's kind of straight, it will work.
Like the name Storm Cooker said, we've used it in rain, in wind, and it just cooks, which isn't the case with many stoves.
No, just try it out with a different one. It's not working. And then you've got 2 pots. Hey.
And for the tea, we've got a cup. I by now got an insulated Matic cup.
I've got my favorite dinosaur mug, and I've got my AeroPress. I think I've talked about it, raved about it before. It's just a coffee press. I mean, it's just amazing. You've just got 4 parts in it, or you should have 4 parts, which is the
Cylinder.
thingy. Then you've got a filter that goes in there. You just screw it on, put some coffee in there, and you press it all the way home. And you've got a delicious cup of, they say that you can make espresso with it. You can't make espresso with it. You've got a delicious cup of quite strong coffee if you would like. So if you're a coffee addict like me, this is just the way to go. Fits on the cup. Perfect. And it only exploded like 3 or 4 times.
And then, of course, we've got cutlery. I've got a tin opener, which we've used quite often.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got an Opinel, which I love, but I'll probably be leaving behind because Jonas has other knives that we can use.
Yeah. I've got my CRKT, what is it, M16, I think, knife.
And then we have our food bags. Many of the videos we've seen don't talk about carrying food.
Always the cooking stuff, but never the food.
So we have these separate dry bags that we just attach separately on top.
It's an easy solution to carry food. We love it. Just Decathlon, just some Patagonian shop, fish shop. We forgot to talk about our mosquito nets. We always carry those. We've been to Scotland one too many times. We don't go hiking without them. If there's a million midges or mosquitoes or something else that they have in the Andean mountains, this is just a lifesaver.
Oh, and what we forgot, our beloved headlights from Phoenix. You can't go camping, you can't go hiking without proper headlights. Take headlights.
Another big part of all the stuff we're carrying is our tools. We've got everything to do the main tasks you could encounter on a motorcycle trip. We can't rebuild the engine, but nearly about everything else we should be able to do. So what have we got? We've got Beat Pro tire levers. They've got them travel size, which I really like. These are the ones I never pinched a tire with. I've pinched tires with other ones, but I really like those. We bought them ourselves, we're not sponsored. We really like them. I've got a Beat Buddy as well. I used to use it. It was really handy while getting the hang of changing tires. By now I don't bother using it. But if you're struggling, they're really nice to have. That is going to stay home. CRF does not have a center stand, so we've got a bush stand. It's from Eastbound. So you just put it at a certain height, and then you can put your bike on the stand. One is on his own stand, one is on this. And it works really well. You can just change tires, clean chains, whatever. Then, yeah, we've got some more bits and bobs, you know, everything we need to work on the bikes. They're just here, I'm not gonna go through them. Just the important ones. We've got a chain breaker. Many people don't carry them. I really like having it because sometimes it just breaks and you need to do something, and we can. We also carry extra links for our chain, like the simple fish ones that you push on. We've got an electric pump to inflate and deflate the tires, which is extremely handy. It died on us a couple of times, but we managed to revive it every time, so really nice. And then one that most people don't think of, but it's come in handy already, is just a thread saw thingy. Last but not least, one of our very favorite tools. I never had one before. I always wanted one. It's a Leatherman. We've used it for a million things already, and it's been just a blast to use. You know, it saved our asses quite a few times. So yeah, cool. You don't have much use for tire levers if you don't have a patch kit. So yeah, we can patch our tires. Buy a good one. We had crappy ones before. They don't work. That sucks big time. And some electrical clampy things. We're not big on electronics. If you can't fix it with clamps and a bit of electrical wire, we probably can't fix it. So that's all we have. There we go, that's it.
Some more spare parts, cables, bare inner tube. Inside there are little lights. Of course we've got duct tape, a hose, our chain cleaning kit. So I use WD-40. Yes, you can give a lot of commentary on it to clean the chain. And then in here I have a toothbrush and just an old rag that I use to clean it with a WD-40. And then of course chain spray. This is my bag with little bits and bobs, spare spark plugs, spare indicators, spare brake pads, so that's all in there. These are little plastics if we need to install new indicators. It's ridiculous, it's unnecessary.
Oh, and what we forgot, we've got these. An extra gear shift lever, because if it breaks, that sucks. And an extra brake/clutch lever. Do we have too much electronics? Yes and no. We're carrying a computer. It's quite a big one because the small ones are more expensive. We've got a tablet. Obviously, if you're making videos, you need something to make them on. We've got a camera and an extra lens because sometimes we want to take photographs. We've got our recording studio. Then we've got a GPS because we want to know where we're going. Earphones. Most of the footage you see is filmed with these things. That's a DJI Osmo Action 3. We've got a mic on there. And we've got a clamp that goes on the chin of our helmet. So that's, what's it again? Dango design. And that works really well. We've been super happy with it. Then we've got some external batteries, like extra charging thingies, because electronics, banking thingy to complete payments. A shit ton of cables. Got more cables in here. We've got a charger for the computer and whatever else needs charging. And a lot of memory, because you know videos take a lot of space, so we need to be able to put them on there. Woohoo! Oh, we've got a camera bag that fits the camera and the lens, which goes into my tank bag.
Then of course we've got our toiletries. You might be surprised, but I even have a tiny bit of makeup, which I hardly ever use, but I have it. And something that is surprisingly handy, cream for your face. You're in the cold, you're in the wind, and it protects your face. It keeps us maybe a bit young, who knows? Conditioner, soap. And then here, this is a little pot that we use to carry all the soaps. And of course, if you take a shower, you need towels. We've got lightweight hiking towels. Jonas has one as well. And then I carry one of these because I have long hair. And it's especially to put on your head when you've washed your hair, that it doesn't drip all over you. Especially if you take showers outside in the cold, campings. For me, this is a lifesaver. Medication. We have a lot of medication, 2 bags, from malaria medication for altitude sickness, of course painkillers, some antibiotics. But the plan is to sort this out so we can do the second leg of the journey with only 1 bag. Then we have some bandages and the very important one, baby wipes. If you're camping, you just want a quick wash, this is the way to go. It makes life so much easier. Toiletries, that's it. What we also carry with us are these bike covers. And it makes a world of difference. We sleep better at night. You can't see what's below it, like. And then we carry a full-size lock to connect both bikes, which makes it way harder to steal them. And again, helps us sleep better at night. Very important, rope. We use it to pull Jonas's bike out of the sand when he decides to go down the dune and can't get back up again. Rope.
Not that it ever really happens. We also carry some completely useless and illogical stuff.
One of them is my chessboard. It's magnetic, so it's really cool.
Of course, we carry a book to read.
Proper books.
This is a map of South America for Central America and the USA, which maybe wasn't very necessary. I love my maps, so maps. I have my little booklet, planning, writing, drawing. When I just want to chill and write a bit, I have too much entertainment.
You've got too much entertainment.
I like to make bracelets sometimes, so I've got some rope and a lighter, but I'm not using it as much as I would like, so I'm going to leave it behind as well for the second leg of our trip.
If you managed to stick it out for this long, and you found it useful, please like and subscribe. It's a very YouTubey thing to say, but we never say that. And apparently it makes a lot of difference.
It really, really does. We love traveling, we love sharing our experiences.
So we'd like to keep on doing that.
Very much. Bye!
Because we hear people saying that YouTube videos aren't honest and stuff, we've got a teeny tiny confession to make.
If you notice that our luggage has been growing lately, you are right.
It has.
This is why.
So these things we didn't talk about in the video. And the reason for that is that we just picked them up because we're almost going home and we wanted some souvenirs. So we bought some extra books. I just found one about Neanderthals in Dutch. I mean, come on, that can't be coincidence. I bought some pants. I bought some really cool t-shirts. Iris bought some pants. Bought a really cool jumper.
And this t-shirt.
An extra t-shirt. And yeah, and we've got some extra tent bags that we couldn't throw away and we forgot to send home. We're carrying a lot of stupid stuff.
But Jonas just missed so much wearing jeans that he couldn't resist. And I just like this very much for him.
And there's a brown stain on my bum on these pants, and I don't like it.
There you go. That's the stain. So
That's our little secret, and we're gonna leave that home.
This is everything we will leave behind for the second leg of our journey.
But, you know, we're traveling for so long, we can't take any souvenirs. That's just sad. Our MVP of this video, we've also got a tripod. That's with the random stuff, I suppose.
That's
tripod. It's been in use, that's why it's not on the video.
What we forgot, my two cuddly toys, and I'm gonna leave one behind, but I can't decide. So if you have a suggestion which one should continue with me, please let me know.
Like and subscribe.